Just in time for Christmas, TMS is proud to announce TMS WEB Core version 1.1, codenamed Verona. We just started the beta, which means all TMS Access customers have access to the beta version of the upcoming version of TMS Web. Of course, all existing TMS WEB Core customers will also be able to download the beta right now. So let's dive right in and have a look at the amazing new features this version will offer. The number one major feature are Progressive Web Application, PWAs. With PWAs, you will be able to develop applications with TMS Web that just look like regular Windows applications inside of your browser on any device. This is an amazing feature because it also allows to download your applications offline, so no internet connection is required to use your applications that you develop with TMS Web. This feature opens so many opportunities for TMS Web, I can't even begin to think of them. Furthermore, we added components to use Google Charts. The Google Charts library offers an amazing repertoire of different charting components, pie charts, line charts, bar charts, and we offer all the parameters to design the charts. We all know how difficult it is to find usernames and passwords, and it would be so comfortable being able to use our Facebook or Google account. We provide components for TMS Web that you can use Facebook and Google account logins inside of your applications. Just drop the components, we do the rest. Google reCAPTCHA support will also be added, which means if you have forms that you want to protect with a CAPTCHA, we offer the components. We offer the components with Google reCAPTCHA version 3.0. And finally, another big feature, not as ready as we would like, so we need some more fine-tuning, but we wanted to include it. That's why we call it a beta inside of the beta. Lazarus support. Lazarus support gives you the opportunity to develop TMS WEB Core applications from the Lazarus IDE and not only Red Studio. Whenever you have to do with payments, you can use our PayPal component suite inside of TMS Web. It's a collection of components that allow you to do anything that has to do with payments. A sandbox where you can test the components online will be coming soon. I've been waiting for the next one from the start, accelerator keys. Accelerator keys will give you the opportunity to define shortcuts for labels, for example. In the VCL, you recognize accelerators with the letters that are underlined. Using accelerator keys, your users will be able to access their edit controls much faster and more efficiently. Another great component is the autocomplete edit control. We take it for granted now that whenever we enter something into our browser, even the URL, that the browser makes suggestions what our completion might be. The autocomplete edit control gives you the opportunity as the developer to assist your users of your applications to autocomplete their input. And also on the database side, there are quite some improvements. We offer a brand new combo box control, and the autocomplete control that I just introduced will also be DB aware. DB aware means that you can use the T dataset control approach. We also improved the client dataset component that was already present in the last version. And finally, of course, there's lots of smaller improvements and fixes, and of course your suggestions, which we also included a lot. And if you're just as excited about TMS WEB Core Verona as I am, may it be only because you can finally pronounce it without any difficulties, because the name is easy to pronounce as an English native speaker, because you can certainly hear my voice, I am, because version 1.0 I was never able to pronounce the codename correctly. So if you're already an existing TMS WEB Core customer, have a look at the exciting new features. And if you're already a TMS Access customer that hasn't looked at TMS WEB Core yet, maybe one of the features I just introduced you to might be the reason to look into it a little bit closer. Thank you for listening and enjoy TMS WEB Core version 1.1 Verona.